Okay. And here we are, the second and final part of Frostwood Interactive's Rainswept. I realise that there's a couple of different endings to this. I don't think any of them are particularly story-driven endings. I think it's different conversations with a few people. I will not be going for all the endings. I'll just be playing and seeing what I get. And on that note, let's continue. So we just done the autopsy, got the results of the autopsy of the two dead bodies. We are now here. Okay. Well, it's looking all suave. Decided to. Okay, so that's the map. We need to go to the station. I'm not 100% sure where the station is. And then meet Brad at the sheriff's department. Okay. Police station. Yeah, okay, got it. Just me being a bit silly there. Okay, so make our way to the sheriff's department. Keep walking. See what the skater dudes are up to today. You catch that douche that did the shooting yet? No, and I can't discuss the case with you. Please, just go away. You teach me investigating and I teach you skating and grinding. I'll even let you borrow my ride. That's a solid no. That's a firm no from us there. Moves that need busting. Soon we're heading down here, yeah. We're gonna meet Brad, who is... He was the person's... Chris's friend. That's where him and Diane met. That much we know. Brad's here. Just look out for a minute. I mean, this is such a beautiful game. Look at the detail there. Okay. Going a Christian Brad. Is this Brad? Detective. Officer Blunt. Came as fast as I could. It's heartbreaking. Let's discuss this inside. Damn fire gaps on these guys. Through here, detective. Don't have an interrogation room. We normally use a conference room, but that's got a water leakage problem. Water from the second floor washroom. Storeroom's the best we have for now. Bring Brad in, we got a lot to get through. Just got the news last night, I had no idea. It's a weird time, I'm getting married in a few days and I'm stressed about that. Sent Chris an invitation, not knowing if he'd respond. I hadn't talked to him in months, and then this. Shocked. Sorry, I keep repeating myself over and over. You do, but it's fine, I understand. How long have you known him? Liar! I met you in high school. Decided to major in business, and we were lucky to get into the same university. He had a knack for it, helping in restaurants since 12. Took him in after Chris had been shuttled between his parents and foster homes. What was Chris like? Was he a dude? Ambitious, driven, optimistic. He'd do anything to achieve what he felt inspired by. To get along with people. Didn't really understand him. He always kept to himself, didn't want to bother with people. It kind of worried me at times. I need to start cleaning my glasses before streams. I think I just didn't understand the concept of introversion at the time, I think. See? Well, I do stuff like skip pies just so he wouldn't get lonely on Saturday night. That bugged the hell out of him. Would he get into arguments? Never saw him lose his temper, he just liked his own company. That was Diane. Met her a couple of times through Chris after they started dating. Mostly new from Chris. He was smitten. Okay. Talk about Diane with you. Did he tell you anything at all? He'd share things during the first couple of months. After New Year's Eve party, she didn't get back to him. He'd asked for a phone number that night, but she didn't give it. She said she'd find out his number and call him if she wanted to. The wait, the lack of response drove him crazy. By the time she did call him, he was done. He was completely into it. The uncertainty made him want her bad. Oh dear, you're not giving a great picture of Chris here as him being a little obsessive. Hi, Diane. It's good to see you again. It's good to see you too, Chris. I didn't think we'd be meeting again. Been waiting for you to. Yeah, sounding a little. You've been waiting. Where are we going? Surprise! It's my turn to show you something cool. Oh, dude. Okay. There's a book. Dreamer's Guide to the World. Okay. Isn't that's the book that was in the house as well? They don't because they'd only been together about 8-9 months. Thinking back, all of 3 days ago. Okay. Oh man, National Express. Heading off on our hollybobs. Here we are. We're borrowing a boat. Okay. No, I'm not scared. Okay. Oh, I need the gas. So. Set of. Let's also take the scissors. Okay. Oh no, I've done that wrong. Put the fuel in, but yeah, okay, got it. We don't want to drive away, just like abandon her. I assume we rented this then. Okay. Let's get the boat. Fill the fuel. Cut the rope. Turn on the engine. Push. Exit. Now we need to just pull these posts out. Use the rope to pull the posts out. Attach rope. Ah, okay, yeah, and then we use the oh. Let's click that on my out of the game. Use that. We're going to attach the rope to the car. And then drive away. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm confused. Like, whose is this truck? We just stealing everything. Let's get fuel up. Boat. I mean, I don't want to be a stickler for facts, but this isn't how it works. I assume both of these are diesel and you need to bleed up a diesel. So this swapping of a couple of litres of fuel if they're both bone dry. It's not full. It's not. It was vandalism. Okay. And the post would have also smashed into the... But it doesn't... It's minor issues. Fill the fuel. Turn on it starts. Push. We are awesome. We did it. We're all the time just to get away. Is this really happening? Ugh, just look at it. Is she even real? Play it cool. Play it cool. Stop being weird. She used to come here all the time until she got bored of it, so she's quite fickle. Maybe fickle's the wrong word, but you know, she needs to be constantly entertained. And then we're gonna have this private little island. Show me your favourite spot. On this diddy little bit of land, I mean, there can't be... I don't put money on it being this rock. Ooh. Yes. Sit here for hours whenever I was feeling overwhelmed. Alone is the best way. Thought you liked your own company. The voice in my head starts worrying me that I might be unwanted. What good is happiness by yourself if the world doesn't need or care about you? If people don't need you, if your happiness alone even valid. Jesus. This is not first date conversation. I end up comparing myself to the cool kids like I'm lesser. Messes with me so I can't really have a good time by myself. Who wants to fit in anyway? Mostly I don't care. I enjoy working or spending time on hobbies. It's like, what's the point of all the cool things you do or experience alone if nobody cares? And then maybe doing great work could help you be a part of the picture. Maybe fame and recognition could help you claim a place in the world. If great work or fame can make up for personal shortcomings. Who cares what people think? I like being by myself because that means I don't have to deal with them. There's a lot of insecurities between these two by the looks of it. People can be horrible. I'm just not interested in being a part of their shitty picture. Screw being admired or accepted. I think looking for that is a waste of time. Also, everyone feels that way, Chris. At least some of the time. Everyone fears the thought of not fitting in. It's not just you. Don't worry. Even people with fame, despite what you think. Most just don't show it. I mean, that's true. Fine as you are, everyone is. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're intelligent, ambitious, good looking, funny, and oh, dude, don't freak out just because. So don't worry. Why am I talking about all this and embarrassing myself? What's wrong with me? I should ask her something about herself. It just bothers me sometimes. It's not a big deal. Tell me about you. You don't want to go that. That's a bad idea. Go friends or family and childhood. Yeah, child. Okay, she didn't care about that, so we're gonna go friends then. You don't know how you feel about that. That's not a good sign. That's Brad, Emily, a couple of other guys I meet sometimes. It's just me and Brad, pretty close. Great guy. Can't ask this. This is a horrible idea. Someone's gonna get hurt and upset. I see it. Not the mood to elaborate. That's probably a good idea. I've been in a couple of relationships that were fine and were worth talking about. I'm not in the mood to elaborate. What are your passions? You don't have any passion, okay. Yeah, what do you do? Hobbies? Listen to our music? Indie rock mostly, trip hop sometimes. Listen to all sorts. Even indulgence in boy bands. Controversial. I own a guitar and I've got past electric chords. Like 95% of people then. That seems, yeah. Doesn't know more about it. Can't look past my everyday life. Or me trying to get as far away from it as possible. That's all I can see as of now. It's all I want in order to feel normal. These two are a cheery bunch. Think about the things that make me happy. Not everyone feels inspired the way you do. Nothing excites them? What? Okay. Okay. Random things true, mostly nature, or music, or film. The second those things give me a tiny glimpse of something really, really beautiful. And I'll probably sound crazy, but it's like a vision. It's like a portal to another world. Like a life I lived once, maybe in another dimension. It's like falling in love in a way. It almost feels magical, nostalgic almost. Or like a dream, dreams feel beautiful. I just feel that most of the time, I don't know. All I know is its beauty overwhelms me. It's just so damn beautiful. And that's what keeps me inspired. That was heavy. That was. You have a connection with a dream world and you were feeling insecure about the stupidest, most irrelevant things. Who cares about things like being popular when you've got that? Grass looks good. Yeah. It's a pity about you the things we don't have. You should be an artist. I don't know what you're up to starting a business. Pay some bills. The writing in this is so good. It's kind of got that surreal feeling to it. Like people don't normally talk like this, but there's a real beauty to it as well. I like it. Maybe we could inspire her. That's a really nice effect, and the water there as well with the stars. Ooh. Why is the water glowing? Okay. We walking on water? I'm confused. Look at him go. Oh. Oh, it's a shame about that facial animation. Think he's happy? Dan disappeared from his life. Chris in here for weeks. Chris and Lee when she asked him to come over to her place all of a sudden. The unpredictability drew Chris in. Hey Chris. Ian wondered if you're ever going to fall again. so inconvenient. I always have to wait. I want to come back from now. Stop what's coming. He reminds me a little bit, like, this isn't what they're going for clearly, but Alec Baldwin's character in Friends. And just everything is. Isn't this the greatest fight you've ever had? Kinda new. When are your exams? I want to take the exams. Why not? I'm only taking notes so I can get away from this place, but I don't know, maybe there's a better way. Read a travel book? Didn't get time through, didn't get time to, I did flip through it though. It looks interesting. I'm just waiting for the right moment so I can enjoy it. Would really make a plan and work out how to execute it. He's a wee bit on the pushy side, this Chris. A couple of good places in Pineview we can move into. Hotel and plan to start there. That should also work out. Met the planning committee and checked out a few possible sites. And you can move next month. Really in May, you know. What? You go and you do the things you want. You don't just let dreams remain dreams. I admire that. Thanks. Where's the bloody D? Incredibly loud doorbell in the air there. This was clearly planned. She has 3 boxes of pizza. She always intended to. Jesus. Just stuff. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you did. Oh. There's our kiss. It's such a shame that the character models, they look so much better from the side profile than they do with a kind of face on. Like, it doesn't really give any sort of sense of the emotion of anything with just a blank face and 2 dotted eyes. Diane? It's getting a bit close. You shouldn't. I don't understand. The more you get to know people, the less you can stand them. You said that. That was different. Just before I met you. You don't know me, Chris. You do. You won't like who you'll find. What are you thinking? I think you should leave. Parents probably on their way home anyway. When will I see you? I don't know. Oh boy. began to meet more frequently. Started seeing. Oh, so him and Brad stopped seeing each other as much. When did you see him next? I need to be somewhere else in a bit. Is it okay if we pick this up again tomorrow? No! This is your best friend committed suicide. Or was potentially murdered. Don't you want to get this sorted? Right, Brad is number one. Number one on my hit list now. I'm not having that. Walking out of an interview. Oh, I gotta remember how to get back to the hotel now. Right, so we're here now. So if I just walk all the way to the end. Yeah, if I walk all the way to the end, I end up back in the hotel. Ah, everyone's favourite part of the game. The walking. Oh, fireflies. Wish Chris was here to... Oh. Make our way to Central Street. I'm assuming that's just... Yeah, there's nothing else to do. Oh, dear. Classic clothing. Can we rent a film? No. We can't even look at the film. Hey, it's a poet. Songwriter. Song I'm having trouble with. Caught in the safety net, meant to break my fall. Killed by certainty now that I know it all. Mysteries of those cold dark nights lost. Rising sun of reason. Comes at a cost. Innocence or sensible and wonder. I need to rework this bit, but it's pretty good, thanks. There's a lot to be done. Not for a month, at least, maybe even 2. I have to come back if I want to listen. I mean, maybe. Probably not. Let's go back to the hotel and have another terrifying dream. Oh. Hello, Mrs. Patterson. Bath out. Tomorrow's husband's birthday. A lot of preparations. Okay. Let's go to bed. Oh, we got to go to the nightly routine, turn the lights off, get changed. Sigh. Meh. Good talk. Oh, we can't actually. Oh, we can't get changed. That means something's gonna happen. Okay, stuff we can't. Oh, okay, so he's on the phone. Reach, Abigail, and Michael. We're not home right now, so please leave your message, name, and... It's alright. I'm here now. Happy you've let me back. When will you come with me? For good. I shouldn't just leave or give up. Think about it. I'll be waiting. That is beautiful. So, some parts of this game are so well designed. Ugh. You slept on like an angle like that all night. And first thing you did was put a cigarette in your mouth. Of course you feel terrible. I'm not judging anyone who smokes, but like literally first thing out of bed is let's try this one. And out we go. Clicked out the game again. Yeah, we should leave. There seems to be very little we can do. Need to talk to him. We'll be heading back for his wedding prep. We also need to talk to Jack about the picture we got from Johnny. He should be at his shop. What do you want to start with? I need more coffee. Had a bad night. Those two would sit on the same table as you and Officer Blunt, holding hands, whispering to each other. Honestly, despite what everyone says, I did not see this coming at all. Hope you crack this case. Also the coffee. Who are you? Obviously. Are you going to drink your tea? I'm waiting for it to reach just the right temperature. I'll drink it then when I can pay attention. I'm staring at the cup and watching the steam rise while I wait. It's beautiful, isn't it? A cup of tea holds so many answers to life, to happiness. How does a cup of tea hold answers to those questions? If you can enjoy this cup of tea as if it were the best experience in the universe, then you know happiness. If you can't, you won't truly appreciate the grandness of experiences either, do you agree? I don't think it's that simple. Also, tea is horrible, so isn't it right? Sometimes it's no choice. I respect that, but it's worth striving for, I guess. Any new answer? Okay, so I guess we could have talked to this guy on previous days, but because we haven't, we can now run through each day's conversation, which doesn't really fit. The answer's the same. So much more fun when it rains. The smell of rain adds so much to it. Petrichor. Petrichor is what the smell of rain is called. I need to think this over. I need some time for this. Oh, seeing you. Waking up before sunrise, working on something creative, and then completely immersed in it for hours. Pity I can never manage to wake up early. I did it once. It was so amazing. Petrichor and steam rising from a hot cup of tea, a cup made of mud, sitting outside a wooden home. It's great outside. It's early morning, but the sun is yet to rise. A faint hint of light hides behind the horizon. Maybe it's the present day or a day from the mysterious past. All this, I must have experienced it before, sometime. Must I have not? Why are these images so strong, so attractive? There is something, isn't there? I'd love to find out more about it. Or maybe it's the not knowing the mystery that makes it special. To pursue the mystery or to leave it be. Okay. I think there's more in that cup than just tea. But fine. Let's discuss the case. Photo of Jack's car outside the house to the lead. You think he was the friend they let in that night? Could be him, could be someone else. Either way, we need to have talk with him today. I think it's Brad. That is my money. He left the interview far too early. I know he's got stuff to do. Apparently, he's doing this wedding. But, yeah, seriously. His best friend just committed suicide. Suicide sounds the most probable one. Chris shot down at close range in the stairs and went over to tell him to shot himself. Makes perfect sense technically. No hassles by any intruder. Yet the story doesn't make sense. Why would he do it? You need the bloody ballistics report. Let's interview Brad first. Let's get it out of the way. Yes. Don't make me walk you're making me walk all the way to the station. My God. Okay. So we need to get onto Aspen Street and then down to and we need to walk all the way over here. Actually, it wasn't that far. Can you tell me about Chris' hotel project? It's his big plan. He wanted to live a quiet, peaceful place, but he also wanted to run a business. He was partial to starting a hotel as he helped his uncle run his restaurant. Where did he get the money from? Restaurant and inheritance. Oh, lucky kid. Not lucky, his uncle died. Chris basically inherited everything he owned. His uncle had never married and taken Chris in with him. We spent about 5 years married. Yeah, we had that. So he came here to little hidden away Pineview, got himself a new place and started the process of getting the project. Not sure why the project never worked out. I'd lost touch with him by then. Why did you fall out? Chris was really excited about Diane. Couldn't believe she'd be interested in him. Everything was developing too fast. He just met someone who was studying a subject that she had no interest in, only so that she could run away from home. And unexpectedly, she'd met an ambitious guy. On top of that, a guy who got himself a new place far from the city. Now things were moving so fast that he was considering asking her to move in. Didn't feel right, and I let him know. He wasn't happy. He would have defended her, taking her side over anyone else's, even mine. I told him to be careful about taking this further and not believe everything she told him about herself. He was angry. He seemed to be suggesting that she was manipulating him. He didn't want to talk again after that. When did you last meet him? The day he moved into his new place, here in Pineview. I totally ruined that day for him, didn't I? Where were you on the 6th? Does look a bit suspicious. Staying at the Blossom Hotel, that's when I'm getting married. The hotel guy should be able to confirm this. But I do feel responsible for this. I pretty much just let it happen, even though I knew it could end badly. That's not your fault. You're still my suspect, but I don't blame you for not jumping in. Got yourself a great place, Chris. So cozy. Can't wait to get this place set up. And go in and make us some coffee before I leave. The kitchen is so empty now, but so much potential. I can't wait to build some furniture for it. Can't wait to see what you do with it. Why can't I talk to you? Okay, let's go inside. Get some of that sweet Java. We just moved all those boxes in. I'll tell you what I'm planning to do with the place. Come on. Come here for a second. Oh, Diane. Right, so it's all unfinished at the moment. I'm very bad making coffee, plus I need to wash the dishes too. It's going to take a while. Are you going to take a look around the house again? I should be done by then. Okay. Build some counters. Think blue will go well. Okay. So glad you agree. Show me upstairs. So the painting wasn't theirs, and it's of the church in Pineview. There we go. Keep painting. Okay. And my desk right in front of the window, plenty of light and everything. Build a bookcase. Okay. I mean, there is a lot of light. I'm just chilling. I haven't quite decided what to do with this. A den, yeah, a den. Okay. Yeah, I think we're done up there. We have 2 rooms. Why have you done to me? I don't want any of these emotions. No, I don't. Well, I told you about the walls I built around myself to not let anyone in. I don't think you're breaking them down, but I think you are making a door for yourself, a safe, secure door. Does that make any sense? Yeah. I want to change for you, Chris. I have trouble expressing how I feel. But I want to do that for you. Be a bit open about how I feel. Will you help me with that? Yeah, sure. I'm dreading that coffee. I know I have to go after that's done. I'm going to miss you. Don't. I have to get used to it, don't you? Anyway, I can't stay. I'll be in trouble if I do. Why do you live at home or in a prison? You won't understand, so just leave it be. Coffee's finally ready. Grab a cup. Dan went away for a bit. I had the argument with him. He attacked me even though I was only worried about it. That annoyed me. He was finally getting the love, attention, adoration he'd always craved. She almost idolised him. I guess I was a little jealous too. I'd suddenly been completely replaced by another person in his life. Oh, Brad. He'd almost forgotten I existed. He'd become extremely stubborn and defensive. So I thought, fine, see how this turns out for you, enjoy the chaos that's coming your way. I gave up on him, and then this happened, and that's why I regret so damn much. I would force my company even when he needed it, even when he didn't need it, and I abandoned him completely when he really needed someone to help him through whatever was going on. Brad, we don't know if that's what really happened. I hope it's not what it looks like. Am I softening to Brad? Is that something that's happening? We got a tab now. My notebook isn't working. don't really need a notebook anymore. So now we need to get to... Oh, we need to get back up onto Main Street and walk all the way back. We can do this. There's something I can do. Okay. To Jack's Auto Repair. Oh, okay. I had to click on it. Oh, it's dark now. What are you doing on 26th of August? How close were you to Diane? She and Chris got their car fixed a couple of times. Why did you meet her alone on 26th of August? Liar! Chris's car is in the driveway. I'm assuming he wasn't home either. Must have been where I'd gone to get my payment for work then. Oh yeah, there's a date there on the photo. That's why I'd gone to meet them for the money. Sorry, detective, I got the dates mixed up. You said you'd gone for a drive around the time the shootings took place. Where were you before that? Tell me everything you did on that day. Woke up early as normal. Opened the shop for business. Here till about 11 AM. Then I went to market. I went to Pineview Market. Did you meet anyone there? Not really. I bought myself some food from Mark's Cafe. Just remain silent for a minute. Let's let him dig his own grave. Worked again for a few minutes before taking a lunch break and a little nap. 5 PM I went set out to meet Alan. He owed me some money. It wasn't at the pub though. A boy named Lenny said that he was sick and hadn't come in. Went to his place and said he wasn't there either though, neither was his car. Oh, okay, so that's Mark's brother, the guy who owns the pub, isn't it? He wasn't there. I went again around 9 PM, no luck. Should go and meet him again now that he's back. Could really use that money. We'll be back if we need some information. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm not convinced he's hiding something. Let's keep an eye. Alan's got some clarification. He lied to us. Okay. And on that note, I need to loot. Also, it was dark a minute ago. Why is it light now? Time travelers. And I'm back. Backity back. Okay, so Jack said Alan wasn't at home and sick. We need to talk to him about that. Let's go arrest some people. Motherfucker, where were you? Yes. Where were you on the scene? Let's press in for more details. You want to skip any big details, things could get difficult for you. Did go out of town for a bit before that. Just gone over to Hank's on the other side of town, a couple of hours away, to buy some supplies. Went to Sick Drive. I feel better when I drive, find it very relaxing. Why didn't you tell us about this? Really didn't think it was important, I was back the same night anyway. Let's let Blunt handle this. I didn't lie off, so I just didn't realise. What time did you get back to Pineview? Don't know exactly, maybe at 8 or 9. Place where you bought these supplies, would they be able to confirm it? Yeah, I don't see why not. We'll be back if we have any more questions. Come on, Blunt. And still lying. Obviously, I need you to do something ASAP. Find a phone and call up Hank's. He's probably going to call Hank up too and ask him to come for him. Confirm Alan's alibi before he does that. Ah, this is working now. Okay. We've got the thing. Detective! Okay. Whoa, okay. I'm lending I help Alan out of the pub sometimes. Heard about you. Been out of town for a couple of days. Just returned to Pineview. I'd been out since I last worked out on the 6th. I left that night. You know, the night. You see Jack, the guy who runs the local repair shop. You see him around Mark's cafe, maybe around 11 AM. Did see him. I was sitting outside at the time taking a break. He'd gone up to the church and then he went over to the cafe. Some tools and a bucket of paint. Okay. Chris was really, really drunk at a pub that night and he shared something quite personal with me. He never came back to the pub after that day. Maybe he felt uneasy about sharing. Okay. My mind's messed up and I'm supposed to forget out about it, she said. But it's impossible to forget about something like that. How can anyone be so terrible? How can someone like that exist? I never thought. Okay, we could be in for some bad times here, so, and this game did have a warning on it previously, so I mean we can kind of see something bad's coming, so can't just try and forget about it. I've got to do something. Do you have any idea how beautiful you look? I need you to know it's important. I feel so grateful that moments like this exist. Don't say things. You don't get it. I'm not shy, you're special. I'm just me. I think you're special, pure even. I'm in awe sometimes. You feel so much. I've never met anyone who sees the world the way you do. I don't tell you often enough how perfect you are, how much good you've done me. What are we doing, Chris? I'm not gonna joke. in a situation like that. So I need to tell you, I've been meaning to for a while, but you know I struggle with this sort of thing. You know there are things I still haven't told you. And that's okay. I'm going to be serious about us. You should know. Yeah, I'm serious. It'll change things between us. It's up to you if you still want us to be a thing after that. Nothing's going to change. Okay. You know, I live with my mum and my stepdad. She married him when I was about 4. It's stupid, but I don't even remember what my real dad looked like. Mum said he died in a car accident. Mum would go out to work and my stepdad, well, he wasn't the working type. Probably not going to read any more of these so people can just skip over them because I think we can all see where this is going. This is difficult. See, she's not going to want to go for the bottom one. But if we say the top one, she's going to think that she's somehow ruined our view, Chris's view of the world. Chris told all this to Lenny. I may stand instead that suspect. Find out what he was up to. Alan wasn't at Hanks that day, he lied to us again. We need to find something to get him talking. We'll have to get creative. Let's discuss it tomorrow. Meet back here in an hour. Go get changed. Oh, of course, there's the party, Ryan's birthday. Go over to the clothing store and strap on. Treat yourself and me. Buying clothes doesn't make me happy. Just do it for Michael. I'll come with you, but I need to change soon. Okay. Hmm. It's a very awkward tonal shift. Which it's awkward for like us as viewers, players of this. But I imagine actually in real life as a detective, unfortunately, it's very true to life. Oh, you fly son of a bitch. That's good. Yeah. Right, we are ready to roll. What's our task? Now we need to go to the Allen's pub, which is back up on Main Street. Yeah, unfortunately, I imagine these kind of tonal shifts are just par for the course as someone who has to deal with. Whoa. Was that car supposed to be flying? I don't think it was. It just... Man, have you fallen asleep outside of the clothing place? I kind of feel like there's no happy ending to this game now. There's just no way they can possibly... Happy birthday then, Opti. Ryan. Ryan. This was entertaining. Thank you. God. Let's get back home now. Have fun. Go and dance. I'll see you tomorrow at the station. Well, he's live for the party. That was horrible. Thank God it's over. Happy birthday, Officer Ryan Watts. It's like it's a crime to call me anything other than Officer Watts. Let's move this cake out of the way and start on the real stuff. What do you want to drink? And they said, that's not my job, sir. That's kind of bad. I used to be kind of badass. I feel so old these days. Let me tell you the real badass at the table is. It's Officer Blunt, obviously. She won't mince words. She'll tell you what you need to hear, even if it's rude. Right, so once. And then, what do you think happened next? Michael, you're drunk, I think. Both of you are. I'm not drunk. just nauseous. I think I'm going to go take a walk over to the bar and back in a bit. You can stand by yourself, Schmeichel. Can we dance? Oh, we can. Let's do that. Let's do the monkey. The running man. Okay, go. The robot. Stop that. I only dance when I'm drunk, just got to cheat. Only place for nightlife does get a pretty good job. Alan had some errands to run. He's travelling out of town tomorrow evening, maybe it's got something to do with that. He's going out of town, did he tell you why? So he'll be back in a day or two. Alright, thanks. See you around. Oh yeah, why was it that? Lane's just told me Alan's driving out of town tomorrow. I've known Alan for almost 5 years now. Got that? He'd never do such a thing. Apart from the whole thing with pushing the murder story, you're a pretty okay guy. I mean, someone this intelligent, isn't it a little funny? Almost like he's got some reason, an agenda. Why can't you just sell for the simple, obvious truth, detective? You're gonna give me a bad trip, right? Why did you come here? Why'd they send you here for such a simple case? Come here and muck it all up for us. Those small town cops are monkeys, aren't they? They're incapable, can't get anything right. So you come in with all your British city experience and show us how it's done, right, Sherlock? Just doing my job. The rest of us can just take a vacation, that's what you think, right? You need to put aside your emotions and think objectively. You're not doing that either, are you, detective? You know we got the ballistics and fingerprints report, right? We just did, wasn't it? Chris' fingerprints are all over the gun. Only Chris. How far are you going to turn this case into something it's not? I'm only following every... Because he's never made any mistakes in his professional life. Isn't that right? You've never made a wrong decision, never done anything you shouldn't have. I'm punching him. Like boys in a schoolyard, you can't sit for 1 minute like decent people. Go into the washroom and I want you to be talking about something else when I get back. Nobody leaves until I get back, right? Whoops. Awkward. I'm only able to say this, so I'm drunk out of my mind. Sounds good. I've been in line for a promotion for months. Don't know what's taking the show so long, but he's been delaying it forever. With the baby, I really need the promotion. And this case came along, seemed all wrapped up from the beginning, and if I had the chance to lead the investigation, I'd be able to use that as leverage. Then you came along, and yeah, we'll discuss that. I think I can finally admit it. I think you're doing a damn good job. I think I was only bitter at having lost the opportunity. You're thorough, you're going about it the right way, the way you should. There's a small chance my theory could be wrong. I think you're doing the right thing by examining it further. It's not my lack of ability that's holding me back. It's just me taking the easy way out. This seems very out of character for him to just admit this suddenly. As of now, I've got a great chance to learn a thing or two from you, a chance to improve myself and to verify the truth. So until then, you can count on me if you need any help. I need all the help I can get. Sorry for punching you on your birthday. Who taught you a punch like that? They're taking another shot. Okay, they're getting on now. That's good. What happened while I was away? We sat, stared, blank-faced at each other. Shall we get going? Okay. Oh boy. Oh, Abigail's back. How are you? Any progress? I'm doing the best I can. Especially considering the mess I am these days. I just go out and work based on instinct and experience, but I haven't been able to really think it a bit through. I'm only hoping that if I keep it at it, the answer might jump out. You don't have much time. Just 2 days more, maybe. I need to figure it all out before then. It's been 4 days already, Michael. Do you think that's enough time? Hopefully that's all the time. It's something... Okay. Man, this Abigail is not a helpful spirit. Goddamn right, we're good people, we're good police. So it stood on my head. Oh. Okay. Right. That's true. Yeah. Let's get changed. Is there anything we haven't worn yet? We've had stressed out. We haven't had formal yet. Let's go formal. I mean, we could have worn that to the party. That would have been. I've clicked out the game again. Yes. We should definitely leave. Let's go solve a murder. Alan's about to leave town. We need to get him talking and find out what he's been up to. We should have talked to Father Smith about what Lenny told you. Okay, stepdad, please just visit Dr. Martinez to get something to fix you up, maybe some sleeping pills. I need more coffee. How's T-Boy? Slightly melancholic, this is my last day here. Do you know how I fell in love with T? I haven't told you. Working in a big office. Don't know what I was doing there, I was miserable. From morning to evening I sit at a desk on the changing weather. One afternoon the coffee machine was broken, so instead I decided to go down the level and have tea. So I noticed a picture of some tea gardens on the vending machine. There were green rolling hills, mist hung low over the plantations, the early morning sun rose over the horizon. Looking at the picture I felt I was free. I felt like if I wanted to I could actually be there. It was a picture, the place was real. Why couldn't I be there? Why was it not possible? From that day onwards, I started coming down for a cup of tea every day. I'd stand there staring at a picture and was euphoric for about 5 minutes. Decided I was going to leave and pursue that life. A life I'd been glimpsing every day for months now. Saved up enough money, left the job, closest place I could find, Pineview. In a few days I'll leave here and continue my journey to places further away and soak in everything this world has to offer. Who knows, maybe I'll even find those tea gardens. I see a clear orange sun rising over cold misty mountains, far from any place I've ever been. I hear the sound of rain as I sit in the dark, rickety shelter, made of wood and mud. My God, there were so many heavenly experiences to be had in this life. I want to live and appreciate all of this forever. That was very nice. The finer point of tea. Oh, I decided against coffee. That took far too long. We ended up with coffee anyway. Sweet. Let's meet the doctor first. So where was the hospital? Cannot remember. So the hospital is down Main Street, and then that's Central. Hey, it's a skater boy. Who said see you later, boy? 5 days you're still here. What's grinding? Just wasting your time here. Man, beat you to death with skateboard. Ooh. We're gonna have any more flying cars? Those medicines should help with the nightmares. Please don't exceed the recommended dosage. Could have undesirable effects. What did you want to talk about? Wow. See, there could have been quite like a nice cut here. Just zoom in on a close up of them talking at the back. I don't need to walk. I don't need to see that there is a building, a full building here. That's not necessary. You have a light. I want to smoke. I think doctors don't smoke. Hold on. Chris and Dan, I'm not sure if there's anything useful in there, but I guess that's for you to decide. Diana come to the hospital a few months back. Checked the date earlier today, was the 16th of May. That was the day she'd moved in permanently with Chris. She got a small cut on her foot, climbing out my window, she said. She's happy to tell me the story without any of the details. If I remember correctly, it was something like this. You sound like you're going to sing a song. Okay, so Chris essentially broke her out of her parents' place. Oh dear, what? Oh, that's not good. I think that might be a glitch. We might be, may have glitched here. Okay. Oh dear, that did not. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's. Okay. That's a bit better. Look at that. Holding the pipe and everything. He knows what's up. And this is it. Come to rescue. He's capable of beating you to death. Okay. So Chris shoots her stepdad, and they're actually on the run. Theory time. You're my responsibility. That's not comfortable. Ugh. He bent in a very strange way there. That Tommy Wiseau in the on the poster there. You want to live with me? I want to travel around. You want to settle down and start a business? How's it going to work? Figure it out. Can't just play house. We'll figure it out. We can make it work as long as we're together. That's what all I want. Problem solved. It's worth a shot. No, we can't make those promises. We kind of already know this doesn't end well. Even if it's not the right decision, mistakes happen. It's not a crime. Parents will understand however terrible you say they are. It's worth finding out. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna help back alley dudes. Okay. I imagine she'll want that. We can't take the computer, that's just not a thing that we can do. Where's he putting all this stuff? That's from GTA. Okay, that's a nice touch, an actual proper reflection. That's it. Okay, so they go away. I imagine there would have been a bit more kind of fuss if he'd shot the stepdad. Thinking about it. Just a little bit more fuss. Take care of yourself. If dizziness persists, come straight back to me and we'll run a few tests. There you go. Don't be a tough man. So now we're going to speak to Alan and the priest. So we need to go back onto Main Street. And then, yeah, because if we go up to Main Street and then cross, and then we hit the church on the way back. So I imagine there's only going to be one more day left of this. Like after this bit. Each day's taking about half hour, so yeah, that should easily finish kind of today. So speak to Alan. There you are. So hipster douchebag stood outside your bar. So how are we gonna... Oh, wait, give me a second. I'll drop on the show. And then we go over to Alan and see what that's in. I mean, that's not actually how you'd... I don't think anyone would really fall for that, but yeah, sure, let's go for that. Bury yourself. This is gonna be a time. That's it. Okay then. Jacket. Okay, so we got food. Okay, so there's going to be a combination somewhere. So we go here. Oh, I imagine. Look at him run. Graceful like a gazelle. It looks really old. And longer than he has. Spooky. Dear Audrey, happy birthday, love Alan. Who's Audrey? Birthday be the combination for lockdown stairs. Interesting. Tell you what, everyone in these puzzle games would be screwed if people just do random combinations. I imagine 1, 2, 3, 4 is actually quite a safe combination now. Flowers are fresh, you've done that today. Good. Yesterday. Check my diary to be sure. It is. So it's got to be the 11th. And I imagine. Wait, so that's going to be 11/11. Audrey. Alan looks very different, almost exactly like his brother Mark. Audrey, compared with previous scan, left tissue, soft lesion in the left breast. Treated case of carcinoma bilateral breast. Present study shows resolution. Previously seen left breast lesion. Persistent metabolic skeletal lesion. No. Okay, so she has. On the day, why hiding and where was it at midnight? I know what question I was asking at the very least. What would Trump do? I imagine he'd build a wall, leave silly comments on my Twitch stream. I'll get the key back. How are you, Ian? How's life? Fine. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Ever the conversationalist. Look at that. Conversationalist. Where'd I put the key? Oh, the key was in his jacket. What am I doing? Fine now, maybe it's because I skipped breakfast today. Glad to hear that. How's the stream holding up, Ian? Sound and everything. It's all good? Ooh. You look like you're ready to party, detective. Keep them on if you like, I've got tons more. He's certainly a man of style. Alan's been travelling fairwards to meet someone named Audrey. Wait till they're on his way to leave. Let's finish up the other work. Why? We could have, like, questioned him right there. We have all the proof. Why don't they just wear their jackets? Now I'm a detective. I can do what I want. Buh, buh, buh. Been talking to your fiance behind your back again. I know you have. I know you have. It's alright, I've now accepted my position as the third wheel in your relationship with my fiance, and it's fine. You notice how even she doesn't watch my streams? This conversation is going to be very strange when I upload to YouTube and no one sees the one-way conversation I'm having with you. Say you were never there. I know you will. I think you'd enjoy this game, Ian. There's a lot of just pressing the D and A keys and walking. It's thrilling gameplay with a 2D backdrop. We did a few games like that. Yeah, they were all my games as well. You wanted to play boring stuff like Shadow of War. And I can't even remember what else we played. Then we found that third dimension. Hey, what about that map game with the maze? I can't even remember what that was called. He's changed his clothes. We weren't wearing that. He's waiting for the ships to come in. The one where we cheated, it was still hard and soaked. Yeah, that was the one. Well, we quite a steep drop. Why don't you take a step back a bit? Why isn't a fence here? The rain kept knocking it down, so they removed it. They planned to build a stronger one soon, but why? Just made me think. If someone fell from here, they'd definitely die. Makes you think. How you live, it doesn't matter how good, how exciting, or how happy your life is. This game has been just a laugh riot for the last 2 hours. Jesus. Nobody's even going to remember anything or anyone. So what's the point? Tea time, bye. See you, Ian. Cheers for dropping in. I don't know, detective. Why are you? I try not to think these things. But it matters though, doesn't it? There is a point. The rest of us were left with their memories. We live our lives with that. The time we had with them, it's everything to us. What about Chris and Diane? What happens when there's no one left to miss them? When the only person who would have thought of you is gone as well? Don't they just disappear? Does their loss even matter if it doesn't hurt anyone? It's a good thing, almost, in a way. I know there's Brad, but sorry to thank God for that. Now if I'd be happy for the priest to come in and interrupt. Did Jack come here on the 6th? Well, detective, it was a Sunday. Yes, he did. Any reason he would want to keep this private? People come to church all the time. I don't see why he'd want to hide that from you. About the hotel that Chris wanted to open it, he said he had issues getting it approved. Was that the only thing holding the product back? The tools being used for construction were going missing. There was this other incident where most of the machinery and tools were possibly sabotaged. The kind they used for waterproofing or sealing roofs, just like Jack had at the garage. Boom! Time and money. Indeed, an actor seller. No, I can only guess. It would have been someone that's handy with all those tools, I think. Don't know. As you've heard, nobody was really close to them. But I did see Jack talking to Diane a couple of times in the church earlier. I don't want to assume, but I think it would be safe to say that Jack cared for her well-being. Did Chris ever talk to you about these issues? Did all this cause any sort of problems between Chris and Diane? Caused all sorts of problems, you're right about that. Chris came over to the church to talk to me about it in the month of May, I think it was. Flashback. Hello, Chris. Troubled. Maybe I'm thinking too much. Well, maybe. Diane's unhappy. Do you think she doesn't like it here in Pineview? Maybe. I don't know, but it feels like she was okay with it before when she come to visit me. Now she's here for good. Does she want to leave? Go back? How can she? She can't really go back. There's nothing for her to go back to. I don't know if it's about living here though. She's just very different. I don't know how to describe it. It's like she's someone else sometimes. Like I'm talking to someone completely different. It's all done. What do you think? Looks amazing. You're awesome. By the way, what's the situation back home? Are we going to be in any trouble about it? I spoke to Mom. I just said something. Wanted to stay away for a while. It's not important. Forget about it. It's been dealt with. You think I'm hiding something? I didn't say anything. You thought it. All I can do is decide whether or not to say it. In any case, I don't think I hide anything. I'm just surprised it all went so smoothly. So what are you thinking? Gonna pick up a job here? Okay, so she's not gonna get a job. Hotel construction. Plans have been finalised, now need to get approved. Again, that's going to keep you busy. Okay, theory time. So I was wrong previously. I thought Chris might have shot the stepdad. He didn't. It's clearly not Brad. All the evidence is pointing to Jack, and Diane isn't happy about living in Pineview. So what if she convinces Jack to sabotage the project, and Chris finds out about it. So the actual case is exactly as neat and tidy as I thought it was at the beginning, but it has this added element of Diane using Jack to sabotage the hotel. Okay, different feelings about the rain. Yeah, probably not a good time for us to be talking about beauty of things. Hmm. Okay, time to go visit. So we gotta walk all the way to the other end of Main Street. Can't talk to. We can talk to Grandpappy. And Lenny's here as well. Does she actually talk to you? Okay. Oh, I guess we can't talk to him. Okay, so we're not going to talk to him yet either. Alright, this is one of those weird ones. Sorry, I got myself distracted. I wasn't looking at the screen. I didn't see him anywhere else look around. Is this thing ever getting fixed? Probably not. We are about to probably accuse him of some. So an officer over to his house, currently must be in Pineview. Let's go talk to Alan. Okay. Hey, back and forth. How long are you going away for? What's in Fairwoods? Wait, are you going back to Fairwoods? Who's Audrey? How did you... I didn't know how to tell you, Mark. Audrey is my wife. 5 years ago we had no choice but to end our marriage. It wasn't bitter, we just wanted different things. But a month or so back she called me. She had breast cancer. I didn't know how to tell you all this, Mark. 5 years of absolutely no contact, something broke. I realised I just had to see her again. On the 6th was the day of the incident we learned that she'd been cured, the cancer is gone. And that's why I was on the 6th. With her in the hospital, she's been treated. Why keep it a secret and risk becoming a suspect? Audrey and I talked and realised we want to get back together. She said she's wanted that from our first day apart, but only if I wanted it too. I didn't want Mark to know. I didn't know how to tell him that I was going back after everything. When our marriage ended, it was a very difficult time for both Mark and I. I was in a bad way, but I didn't suffer alone. Mark suffered with me, for me, emotionally and even financially. Spent a month in Fairwoods with me, holding my life together. He kept me from falling apart. He made sacrifices for my sake. After I joined him in Pineview, he let me stay in this place for a month. I couldn't find any work, so we split the cafe and let me run a business. I don't know how to tell you. I didn't know how to tell you I was going to disregard everything you've done for me. I was going to go back and turn your suffering meaningless. That all you went through was for nothing. All you had to do was talk to me about it. Well, you know that I won't be hurt at all. All those years back, I suffered for you because I love you. If going back makes you happy, that's all that matters to me now. Not that we wasted a lot of money and energy some years back. You don't know how happy I am for you. Plus, we have fun. Am I free to leave, detective? You call up the hospital. Confirm. Should be back in a day or two. I'll be here for some time before moving back to Fairwoods. Okay, so we've solved that mystery. I'll visit more often. I mean, I already come every morning, but still. Oh, that was blunt talking, sorry. I was investigating. You know, I can't talk about the case. I told you, no, I don't get it. People say they were extremely toxic and on the verge of killing each other, but I never saw that. I only heard from others, as I expect they did as well. Those two look fine, except for last months where they stopped coming out of the house. Couples argue, as long as they try and work through it. And I think they did do that. In fact, I remember once in the cafe. When you're angry, it feels like you've completely forgotten everything we have. It almost feels like you don't know me, that I love you. As if I'm a stranger and that you've never felt anything for me. Remember that time when we had pizza at your place? Remember how perfect that was? Always live up in the back of my head, even when we're arguing. It's why I don't want to destroy you in a fight. I feel too much for you to ever do that. I mean, you shouldn't ever want to destroy anyone in a fight. Those moments like they never existed don't matter to you. They did. I don't want to destroy you either, Chris. I know sometimes it feels like you do. When I'm angry, I forget about all of that, if that moment. You hold yourself back because of the good times, but I can't. I guess I do forget everything for a bit. I do love you too, Chris. What should we do? I don't know. Just remember all this when it sounds like I'm losing my mind. I don't mean any of the terrible things I say and just try to ignore it. Wait, what's that in my pocket? He's gonna propose. He's gonna propose. No, he's not. I was wrong. Really walk around post-its in your pocket. We can pin up major points that we can refer to during arguments and hopefully. How else do we make it work? I don't know, not like this. Let's write down stuff down fun, we don't need to pin it up. Fine, let's make it dumb notes. Show me. Okay, so we have talk about issues conveyed patiently, record the plan. No need to keep up with each other's bullshit if they say something that hurts you or something you don't like. Something's bothering you, let the other person know. You know, I'd never suffer in silence. Yes, I do. Talk about issues. What we do now, we're discussing our issues and not ignoring them. Let's keep doing that. Convey patience. You get messed up when you talk to me like you don't even know me. Let's discuss our issues patiently. I know it's hard to keep calm, but let's not say horrible things to each other. Call the good times. Okay, so this is the last one then. Yeah, fun isn't really the word I'd use for that. That was. Okay, is this going to be the big kind of final? Oh, I'd shoot him on sight for that. We know you're lying to us. Your version of events and how you're involved but not guilty. I see things becoming very difficult for you. It's not looking good, Jack. Okay. I don't know why else Farmer Smith has been involved in beat on the absence. I was only following his orders and I have my reasons. What have you been up to? Why were you secretly meeting Diane and the hotel project? What's going on? He didn't want the project coming out. I don't know why. He paid me to sabotage the construction and gave me the tools for it. He gave me the tar, he asked me to steal and wreck the tools. He gave me good money to do it. That's how I got the convertible. He said that the project was causing problems between the two. They were constantly fighting. I was meeting with them about the project. I saw this magazine about beachside hotels. And listening to that got me thinking. There's so many advantages to building a coach. The beach, the water sports, even transport. Just thinking about how nice beach resorts are. Can't believe you already bought a pint, dude. Do you even listen to yourself? You're putting words in my mouth. That's not fair. Oh boy. So what are you reading? You know, I thought you were obsessed with this project. It had to be Pineview. I'm amazed that you can just lose interest so easily. It starts with 4. What's going on? Oh dear. Oh, this is awkward. Can you stop overrunning one? Ooh, no blow. Call the referee. Dude, not the way forward. This isn't. Ouch. Yeah, you did. Hmm. He had a gun. They'd had a couple of arguments. She said the gun was always within reach. Can't tell the cops what I tell them. He keeps it there in that drawer. I just want you to take the gun and go. Leave the rounds here, just please. Talk to Father Smith. He convinced me the only way to end their arguments was to take the hotel out of the equation. I agreed it didn't sound like the best way to help anyone, and I realised that soon enough too. All it did was cause more arguments, not make her happy, as Father Smith convinced me it would. I was a little slow to catch on, but I eventually did, so I decided to go and confront Chris, talk to him face to face and tell him what I'd done, and to show him that he was making Dad miserable. I wanted to stay out of all of it, but I'd done a lot of damage. I needed to fix things. I couldn't sleep. And the sixth, I was frustrated. I started walking over to their place. That's when I heard the gunshot. How many shots? Just one. I wasn't even sure the shots came from their place. It was only obvious the next morning. I didn't see anyone on my way back. Don't really remember. Probably after 12. You sure? I just remember it was 12:30 when I got back, so probably my place is 15 minutes. Shot. Okay, so I don't think. Man, every theory I've had on this game has been miles off. Finally he runs, look at him go. Graceful like the gazelle, fast like the cheetah, speedy like the sloth. And he keeps changing his clothes as well. Doesn't it make it obvious why else would he run? God damn it, we've let him slip through our fingers, of course it was him. His father... I know who you think is detective, you've got all my men looking for him. Father Smith's such a respected figure of our town, one that has done so much for Pineview. Come here himself, flinging accusations left and right, muddying good people's names. We have a confession from Jack. You come here to talk big about how we shouldn't jump to conclusions and how what you're up to. For what reason? Why are you hell-bent on pushing the story? Whatever your personal agenda is, whatever your intentions, keep them out of our town and lives. I've already called the head office, you're off the case, I want you to have behind you, brother. Oh, damn. I'll be fine. Tackle this tomorrow. I'll speak to Joe Paris. We'll sort it out. I'm sure the officers we sent will find Franzman. Oh, dear. That was a face. Waited so long. We had him. We almost had him. But you don't. It's over, isn't it? Okay. More difficult subjects on the way, I imagine. Okay, so I need to. He flies through the air with the greatest of ease, a daring young man on a flying feet. Okay. I'm 100% sure I'm supposed to do it. Is something supposed to happen here? Oh. Don't make it fireworks. And now someone's going to save us. Fell asleep with a cigarette. Wonderful. Oh, you do not look good, my friend. What music is back? Soundtrack's really good. I like this. Oh dear. speak for his plan, I suppose, don't something else to happen here. Go back, I'm not sure. Where am I supposed to go? It doesn't appear to be. Oh wait, something. No, that's just catching where I was previously. I'm gonna have to have a look at this, guys, because I don't know what's going on here. Because it could be that I'm just being really thick, but I can't see that it's anything for me to. It says I should just be able to keep walking to the right, but I can't. I'm stuck here. So is there a game-breaking book? Right. So that's a bit disappointing there. Ah, dear. So I think we've encountered a game-breaking bug. That's really annoying because I think we're only about 10-20 minutes away from the end. I'll be streaming again on Saturday, so what I'll do is I'll try and get this to work, although if it doesn't, we'll just go straight on to World of Horror. And in case it doesn't, I'll give kind of my thoughts now. Obviously, I don't know how the story's going to progress, but yeah, it's a little tonally all over the shop at times. It's obviously dealing with some very dark themes. I said in the first video, I don't think the animation style of the characters really suits those themes, and I hold to that. The kind of blank stare isn't ideal. Also feel, because it's this weird hybrid of adventure game and visual novel, I feel like there could have been few more visual novel tropes, some faster cutting, because the world really isn't full enough to justify the long walking segments. But it is a very good game. I recommend people go play it. I shall have a look into this bug, and if I can get it working, I'll see if there's anything else I can do. But beyond that, I will see you guys Saturday, possibly with this, possibly with World of Horror. Thank you for watching.